welcome back. The drinks break has been taken. The players have had their beverages. And now they are coming back onto the field for the final 10 overs of the game. Comes into bowl. Cut. Straight back, straight to the cover fielder for a dot ball. Comes into bowl. And it's driven in the air, and the fielder at mid-off did not get into position to actually take the catch, and they went for a very risky run, and in the end the mid-off fielder wasn't able to throw the ball in time to get the run out. So two chances there at the same batsman in the same delivery, both times missing out. Comes into bowl, and it's a wild drive. Play and miss, dot ball. It was full, out wide outside the off stump. Tried to play a cover drive, but missed it. Comes into bowl and leaves it alone. So 4 wickets in 10 overs. It seems almost impossible for Riverside to win now, unless some Diamond Creek 2 heartbreak comes back that we have seen this season. Comes into bowl, and it's driven, and it beats over the head of the fielder at cover, and he has to go right down to the boundary to collect it, and he throws it in, and they're only going to take 2. They're not going to take a third on the arm. 2 more there. Comes into bowl. And it's a drive at some edge, and the fielder at gully, at second slip, was unable to collect it, and in the end the fielder at point runs around, and they get 2 more there. So for once in the entire innings the edge does come, and they are unable to take the catch. It's 138 for 6. And Australia have the lead with 9 wickets down, with Steve Smith comes into bowl and pulled down to fine leg, and the fine leg fielder throws it back in for 1 run. So with 9 wickets down, Steve Smith with Nathan Lyon, Australia now have the lead. This is the final session of day 3. So, assuming that a wicket falls, England will have to bat for the rest of the day's play. Comes into bowl. And it's aggressively driven, but misses it. So, we are approaching what would be a very wonderful 50-run partnership between these two. It's still got a little while to go yet, but it's worth 39 right now. Comes into bowl, and it's driven, and the fielder at mid-off is too defensive, and he just waits for the ball to come, and then he throws it in, and by the time the batsman has gotten safe for another run. Aggressive batting, earning them more runs, and the wind is going wild here. All the equipment at Channel 8 is going off the floor, onto the floor. Comes into bowl, and a wild cut shot, but misses us. Comes into bowl, and it's a wild whoosh. Didn't bother stepping towards the ball, just tried to plant his front foot as a lever and then launch his arms through the ball to send it soaring into the car park, but completely misses us. Comes into bowl, and again does it again. It's high in the air. And course. Well, we had difficulty noticing where that ball was going, and the partnership has not reached a half century. It made 40. So, in the end, the batsman just seemed to lose patience. He kept wanting to play extravagant shots. For a while he was getting away with it because the edges were going down to the boundary for singles, and for a while he was just hitting the ball so badly that he couldn't spoon the ball and swoop the ball to the covers. But in the end he goes caught mid-off, and that's the end of the over. So it's now 140 for 7. And so the batsman crossed, but it was the last ball of the over, which means the new batsman is on strike for the first ball. 3 wickets to go, 8 overs. Comes into bowl, and a wild shot. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Did not even come near hitting that ball. Ugly, ugly shot. Comes into bowl, and well defended that time. Now there is a little bit of rain coming down. The wind is picking up much more. You could probably hear it through the Channel 8 microphones. Comes into bowl, and it's another wild whoosh. Whoosh. Let's have a look at the field now. Slip, deepish, a slightly deepish point. Cover, mid-off, slightly deepish mid-on, regulation mid-wicket, fine leg on the fence, and then mid-wicket on the fence. Comes into bowl, and oh, it's in the air, and it's gone. Another wicket has fallen. That batsman did not look very comfortable. He did not look like he was going to last very long, and he did not last very long. He lasted a grand total of 4 deliveries, which means the 8th wicket has fallen, and the fall of wicket is 8 for 140. And now, what say you, Riverside? The rain is coming down. The rain is pouring down. 2 wickets to go. About half an hour of cricket left, and Riverside trying to get some points to get the win, and Diamond Creek 2 trying to get their first points of this season by getting a first innings draw. So now this looks to be is this Keenan car coming out to bat? We'll soon see. And the wind is gusting, the rain is pouring, but they're going to continue to play. Got half an hour to go. This is becoming suddenly very intense. And the fine leg has moved into a short fine leg. Here we go. Comes into bowl. And driven. And fielded there by cover for a dot ball. Comes into bowl, and it's a wild ball, and it's going to go down for Bizz. And 2 Bizz there. It's 142 for 8. Australia are still 9 wickets down. Lyon and Smith are still in. This is the 51st over. It's 142 for 8. And it's driven. And it goes straight to the fielder at extra cover for a dot ball. The wind is coming in bursts and blabs. 1 minute it's blowing hard and then it's quite soft. Comes into bowl. And defender there. Pushed, so fielded by the fielder at point. What will Mr. David Ramsey have to say about, have to think about this situation? 2 wickets in hand. Comes into bowl. And it's driven, but fielded there by the extra mid-wicket for a dot ball. Comes into bowl, and it's a very aggressive slog shot, thick bottom edge, and it goes down to square leg for a dot ball. Ramsey certainly can hit the ball very well, but he doesn't seem to have a great deal of patience, and so when he just seems to just think that this is the ball to hit, and no matter where it is, he will throw for the slog shot. Comes into bowl. And it's a cut, and it goes through the gap at point, and the cover point fielder runs around, collects it, 1 run. So the new batsman. What's going to happen now? Are they going to increase the attack? No, they don't. Just the slip in the gully. Comes into bowl. And it's driven aggressively back to the bowler for a dot ball. It's 143 for 8. Australia are now 9 for 315. Comes into bowl. And it's down the leg side and it's whipped, and it goes down to the fine leg area, and there's no one down there, and the fielder has to collect it in. Oh, the fielder at fine leg runs around and they get 2. And there are some sledging from players, some crowd there. This is the 52nd over. Very strange that there's only a slip fielder, so Riverside are not demanding that they get this win. They seem very content to just protecting runs and defended off the back foot. It seems very strange. This would be the chance for Riverside to get some points, to go 3-1 in this season and to place themselves amongst the top contenders. But they seem to be happy if these two bat out the game for a draw. Comes into bowl, and it's cut. And it's out. Well, it just seems like the Diamond Creek 2 batsmen are handing their wickets over, and now the 9th wicket has fallen, yet again playing a very bad shot and getting a top edge into the air and getting caught. This has been quite a shoddy display from Diamond Creek batting. After so much good work earlier on in the innings, it's all come to pieces, and it's 9 for 145. So, the number 11 is coming out to the middle. And once again, it looks like there's not going to be any added aggression for Riverside. Just the slip fielder. Everyone else is either in regulation or a little deep or even on the fence. And now suddenly the time is with Riverside. They now have the time to take this last wicket and win the game. And it's a very iffy block shot, and the fielder there by the slip. So how many balls will this last? And it's cut straight to the fielder at cover, dot ball. So there's only 3 fielders in the covers, which means there's a gap at cover point and extra cover, and backward point, all the way down to third man if you wanted to play that sort of shot. But slip is a bit wide, it will be a bit difficult. Comes into bowl, and it's cut, and it is straight to point, dot ball. It's the end of the over. It's 145 for 9. Australia have advanced the lead now to 17 runs. So, and now the sun has come out. We've now bathed in this gorgeous light, and the shadows are now cast upon the ground as we enter into the evening period. Comes into bowl, and Yorker digs it out, dot ball. We are 5 minutes away from 5 o'clock, and that explains why now it looks much more like an evening period. A lot of the ominous dark clouds have moved away, and they've moved southerly. Comes into bowl, and it's a leg glance down to fine leg, and fine leg throws it in for 1 run. He certainly knows how to handle the bat. We've already seen plenty of him this season, although it was all in one dose. Comes into bowl, and that was a very unusual ball. I'm not exactly sure what happened there. It was a dot ball in either case. So about 5 overs to go, I'd say. Comes into ball. And it's pulled. And it goes down to fine leg. And he tries to dive and stop it. But it's 4 more. 4 more. The number 11. So, very nice shot there. Comes into bowl. And, ooh, squirts out the full ball. Another dot ball. Comes into bowl. And, oh, hits him right on the torso. Right on the chest. End of the over. It's 150 for 9. Comes into bowl. And played well off the back foot. Fielded there by the point fielder for a dot ball. This is the 54th over of the Diamond Creek 2 innings. So there is still a chance for Diamond Creek to bat out their overs and to save the game. Comes into bowl. And ooh, that ball came in to the right-hander and he tried to play the back foot cover drive, back foot cover drive sort of shot. In the end, missed it. Comes into bowl and driven well, but no pace on it. Back to the bowler for a dot ball. So the sky above us is mostly blue with little patches of cloud. All of the ominous skies are now to the south of us, and now it looks much more friendly. And it's aggressively driven, and it goes through the gap in the extra cover region, and the cover fielder has to run around, and they're going to go for the second on the throw, and they do. Good running from those two, good hitting to get the ball there. That is the sort of aggression that we have not seen for Diamond Creek 2 during the middle part of their innings, where they kept refusing to take the second run on the arm, and they cost themselves about 10 runs through that lazy running. Comes into bowl. And it's played off the back foot. And they're going to go for the run. And that's the end. Well, that's the end of the match. A very anticlimactic end to the match. A silly single by hitting it straight to the fielder and getting run out. So it's now time to take a quick break, and then when we come back, we've got the post-game show.